My name is Kristie and I'm one of the co-founders of Bangor Wrestling. In order for me to answer the question, why wrestle, I need to explain my relationship with wrestling. I became a spectator of wrestling when I was just 12 years old. I say spectator and not fan because the first year was incredibly embarrassing for me as I watched my third grade brother, who was quite hot-tempered, get mad and blame officials and stomp off the mat anytime he had a loss. But he did learn to channel his emotions and to hard work and practice and to set some personal goals. I think the physical nature of the sport, along with the academic, detailed study of the moves and the counter moves, along with his stubborn, gritty nature, all fit very well with wrestling. He suffered through some disappointments, like never bringing home a varsity state championship, but he was also able to achieve some incredible personal goals. He reached 100 high school wins and became a New England champion his senior year. Fast forward 20 years, and that same brother was practicing his craft of pushing buttons. Essentially, he was annoying his youngest nephew, then preparing to enter the first grade. He was trying to see what kind of reaction he would get. I'm not exactly sure what transpired between the two of them, but I suspect that pig-headedness meant stubbornness. My brother recognized this as potential fire and drive that could benefit from an outlet. All he said to me was, "You need to get that kid on the mat." Several months later, thanks to the Bangor Parks and Recreation, we succeeded in getting him on the mat. As I observed that first practice, I was drawn to the behavior of a fifth grader who had wrestled a couple of years in another state before moving to Bangor. He was cheering and coaching his new teammates and just very enthusiastic. I realized then that getting on the mat was a very narrow goal, and that's not really what I wanted. What I want is for my child to have the opportunity to wrestle for a solid team like I remember from high school. I want him to feel proud of the hard work that he puts in with his practice partner so they can both feel prepared for their upcoming matches. I want him to know what it's like to console a teammate that has suffered through a loss, and I want him to be able to receive the same support. I want him to help a new teammate who has the courage to step out onto the mat for the first time as an 8th, 9th, or 10th grader, to help that teammate understand that the sweat and effort they're contributing is indeed helping the team that needs to fill a weight class. Even if they don't win a match, learning to fight off their back and avoid a pin potentially saves the team 3 points. I want him to get a little cocky against an opponent he's wrestled and beaten in the past. And I want him to get caught and stuck. That's wrestler speak for make a bad move which your opponent catches, capitalizes on, and results in you getting pinned. That way, he's reminded of the importance of being humble, staying focused, being prepared, and never underestimating someone. So why wrestle? Wrestle for the life lessons, wrestle for the team, wrestle for pride. Thank you.